So today we're going to do a quick little, talk about qualified immunity and what that means and how, just changing just that one aspect of the laws with law enforcement, how much of a big impact it can be. One of the biggest things that people fail to realize, out here this on this defund the police kick, like we get it. Police have been doing some really horrible things, and luckily there's more good officers out there than bad officers. And the bad ones, though, that's the problem. We had the George Floyd thing over the summer, and, we've had other instances, the Blake case. I mean, I could just go on for days about it, but we're not going to do that. We're going to get right to the heart of the issue. One of the things that I'm seeing out here, and I applaud the efforts. The effort is good, defund the police. The problem with saying that term, though, with these people that's out here now in this political climate is when you say words like defund and police together with these, whack job, racist, minded people out here that call themselves conservatives, quote unquote, they zero in on that and they use that as a talking point to make it seem like you want to get rid of the police. And they know good and well if they sit down and talk to somebody, if they watched enough of these videos online, that's really not what you're saying. You're not saying you want to get rid of the police. You got to have some kind of law and order, But it's just, it leaves it open for them to go out there and be like, see, they want to take away the cops. They don't want any cops on the street. They want to just have chaos out here. So what you have to do with people like this, and what you also have to do to these politicians out here that are just like, horrendously stupid and corrupt, is you have to dive into the meat of the issue, what we're dealing with here. The reason why police are getting away with shooting innocent people unarmed is because they are immune. They have what they call qualified immunity. Qualified immunity goes beyond just police officers. It goes to judges. It goes to other politicians and elected officials. It goes to state workers like Child Protective Services. We need to remove qualified immunity for all of those people, every last one of them. Because look at it like this. If you're supposed to uphold the law and you're trained, to be a law enforcement officer or a judge or a politician, whatever the case is, you shouldn't need to have qualified immunity because you should, when you take that oath, you should already be in a position mentally to go ahead and do the right thing and stay doing the right thing with the law. If an average person goes out here and they do the same thing that these guys did, they'd be arrested and thrown in jail, especially if it's a black person. So let's just keep it real. We need to make it to where these people are charged criminally the same way anybody else will be charged. The longer we let this qualified immunity remain, it's just ripe for corruption. It's a door right to corruption. Another thing that needs to go away too is also the unions, the police unions out here. I want you guys to Google some of this information, and I'm going to be, saying in the next couple of minutes here, because I'm one of the people that's like, look, don't take my word for it. I want you to go find the information yourself because it is out there. You can Google this stuff, There were a few black officers in Missouri who had got, in a situation where they were injured and they couldn't work. The police union didn't do anything for them. There was another situation where there was a black officer that got shot somebody on the job, and they were trying to, get him legally in court, charged with the crime. And I find it funny how the same police unions, and they're actually suing the police union there in that state now, did not want to even help them out at all and left them hanging pretty much. So there's even racism in that. So my thing is this right here. We need to go to your city council, and you can even look up this forms online. You can find petition forms online. You can Google them. Find the right format for your city or county. Get some people together, a lot of people. Start talking to your city council people. Start sitting in on some city council meetings. And, try to get in contact with your city mayor, county mayor, whatever. And what you need to do is this right here. You need to nationwide get all together. Everybody that's wanting this to stop. Get together get a petition drawn out for your county and have qualified immunity taken off the books. If everybody does this and we follow this format, we can get qualified immunity just taken off. So the goal for 2021 is, let's not defund the police. Let's take away the qualified immunity. Let's take away the unions. But mainly, let's take away that qualified immunity from these guys. Because the next time they go out there and shoot somebody, they're going to think twice. They're going to lose their job. And also, we need to think about getting the union off the books too, because it's like this. If you kill an innocent, unarmed person, you're going to lose your job, get charged. There is no pension. There's no suspension with investigation. There's none of that. And another thing we need to start advocating for is that when these guys do this, when they shoot these people unarmed, they're not going to have a trial in some closed off state tribunal kind of hearing. No, they're going to go to the same circuit court that the drug dealers, the rapists, the murderers, and all the other people go to when they commit a crime. I think when you start doing that, it's going to go ahead and squeeze a lot of these people out of here, because some of them are still going to feel like they can go out there and do this stuff, and they're going to do it, and they're going to find out really quick there's no cushion. We need to remove the cushion. Get online, look up who your city council is, download the petition forms, sign them, get a bunch of people together, and keep pushing this. We can push this and get this qualified immunity erased once and for all. No one who is in law enforcement, who makes laws, should have qualified immunity. I don't care if it's a senator, a governor, a president even. No one should be immune to the law. If this is truly a democratic republic society, we all should be accustomed to have to go by the same laws, and we should be forced to have to deal with the same punishment. No one is above anybody else. If you break the law, you're going to jail. That's it. You're going to suffer the consequences. And on that note, we will be back to talk about this a little later, and we're going to have a few more people on here, and we're going to get a full discussion about this. Until then, we will see you later. All right.